Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to another Nourish with Emily Live, and I'm so excited to share today's topic with you. Today we are talking about why your diet is not working anymore. We are almost 3 months into the new year. You've almost had 2 full months, almost 60 days worth of changes, 60 days of focusing on yourself and your health, and maybe you haven't seen any progress at all, or maybe you've seen progress, but then it plateaued really fast after you got started. Well, let's dive in today to talk about why it's not working anymore and what we should be doing instead. As always, be sure to give us a follow. Make sure that you're part of our Facebook group and you're on the email list where you get access to exclusive offers, sales, recipes, and so much more to help you make success with your nutrition and your life. So let's dive into it. Why isn't your diet working anymore? Number one, it's probably a fad. Now, fad diets, especially if it's something that has a name, like let's say it's keto or it's paleo or it's Whole30, it's something that has given you a strict set of rules or a strict set of guidelines for you to follow in order for you to be successful. When we are seeing this and we're not in that dieting mentality, I want this to be that number one trigger in your head of like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe this is something that I should not be following because it's giving me a strict set of rules or a list of good and bad foods. And most often when we're told what to do, and we don't like being told what to do, we don't like being told that we have to take things away, it's more likely for us to then revolt and turn back to our normal changes and behaviors. So we don't like being told what to do. So any diet that's going to take away our food, that's going to take away things that we love and then demonize it for us is usually something that's going to be a fad. All foods can fit in a healthy diet. Everything can fit in a healthy diet. The only thing that's bad for us and that we cannot have is food that has gone bad, dirty food, food that you are allergic to. Besides that, you are not a bad person from having cake. You're not a bad person from going out to eat. We can help you translate how to feel most confident and comfortable in those situations, but you're not a bad person. And any diet that tells you you cannot have that you can't have those things in order for you to be successful, we know that it's not something that we want to look for. So here are some of the things these diets will have or these changes will have that kind of should trigger that red flag for us. Number one, a promise of rapid weight loss. Weight loss is tough. Weight loss is hard. Many people have been trying to lose weight for years, and they know that it's a slow and consistent thing. If you see anything that promises 10 pounds in a few days, 40 pounds in a month, that's rapid weight loss, and usually that means either it will make you sick or we're going to cut off some sort of arm or something like that going on. We do not want to go down that route. Rapid weight loss is not a healthy weight loss. It does not stick. Number two, there's no guidelines around physical activity. I am calling out Optavia here. I'm calling out a lot of those medical weight loss programs. They don't want you exercising because you're not eating enough. When we are not eating enough, we're going to have metabolic adaptations. We see this all the time inside of my practice. When a new client joins us and they've been trying to lose weight for a while, they've been in extreme deficits, sometimes even for years, they're experiencing metabolic adaptations where their body says, my last priority is for us to lose weight because I have no extra food. No, you're not giving me enough food to even do what I need to be doing. Number three, promotion of short-term changes versus lifelong goals. Now, this is something that Nourish with Emily is super, super passionate about. We set you up for the next 90 years of health, not just the next 90 days. So anything that's telling you that they can fix your problem in 30 days, 2 weeks, 1 week, whatever it is, just take this pill, that's a major red flag. Number four, if there's a focus on things that are eliminating a food or a food group, that's a bad thing. We have all those food groups for a reason. They're providing us with different nutrients. We need them all in our routine consistently. Number five, unsustainability in the long term. If you are like, I cannot wait until I get off of this, I cannot wait until I don't have to do this anymore, this is a red flag for us. We should not be starting something that you can't wait to stop. A healthy behavior change and healthy lifestyle habits means we can work at this forever. We can do these things second nature. We have to remember that. Number six, nutritional inadequacy. This means that there are major gaps in your nutrition. This means that maybe you're not getting enough carbohydrates and so you feel brain fog, you feel down, you have no energy through the rest of the day. These aren't a good thing. Number 7, failure to provide health warnings for those with chronic diseases. Oh my gosh, this is a huge one. Especially too, with diabetes, there's a strict way that we're supposed to help counsel you to help you change your habits. If it's saying that you can't have these things or there's no health warnings around some of those chronic diseases, this is a bad thing overall. And number 8, a lack of scientific evidence to support the claims. Many of these products will have their own biased research. You need to go and look on their website, look at their research, look at their sources. And if it's funded by them, you know that most likely they're cherry picking that evidence to show you that their product works. So if we're experiencing any of these, if you're getting major red flags of like, oh my gosh, the diet that I'm on right now, I can't have fruits and vegetables. They told me that they have too much sugar in them. We need to talk. This is not a healthy thing. This is not a good thing for us. We need to take a step back and say, okay, what is actually going to work for me? How can I feel my best and how can I go from there? These major red flags, these taking things away are not going to be something that works for us. So some of those major examples, paleo, keto is another one. Noom is actually a fad diet. Atkins is another fad diet. South Beach diet, anything that's taking stuff away. Intermittent fasting is also a fad diet where it says that you can't eat after certain times. If you are hungry, and our clients know this, we want you to eat. We want you to get out there. We want you to have something to eat because denying yourself of that is not helping your metabolism. It's usually hurting your metabolism. Whole30 is not meant to be something for weight loss. Whole30 was supposed to be for figuring out if you had a food allergy. Not something that we want to do. A lot of these fad diets will contribute to low metabolism. The number one predictor for weight gain is dieting. So if we're engaging in any of these restrictive activities, if we're engaging in anything where you have to only eat 1,000 calorie days or less, unless there's something special going on, and so I can put a little asterisk on that, unless you're eating that little, you're hurting your body and your metabolism more than helping it. We see this so often. So what can we do instead? We have to step away from that restriction, I can't have mindset and start looking at what can I add to my diet and my routine to help me be the best person that I can, to help me make sure that I can get in everything that I need. Once we take things away, we start to put them up on a pedestal and then we're like, oh my gosh, I haven't had dessert in 3 weeks. I just want dessert so bad. And then you find yourself in that situation where maybe there's a dessert buffet and you just can't stop eating. You're like, oh my gosh, I need to keep having this. I need to keep having this. So if we can take a step back and say, okay, does this sound too good to be true? Is this taking away a lot of my things that I want and I need in my life? Then we know that we need to not go down that route. Nourish with Emily is there to help you add things to your diet and routine rather than taking things away, because a successful program is all about addition. Okay. Now, if you have any questions on this, you need support on this. You're like, okay, maybe I have been struggling with my weight for years. It seems like it's only climbing, even though I'm doing a lot of these restrictive realms. We're here to support you. We're here to guide you. Definitely get on our email list. When you join right now, you're getting our 8 steps to help you fight stress with nutrition. It is an amazing guide. We already have, I think 60 people have taken advantage of grabbing that guide, and you can as well too. I can drop that down in the comments below for you to pick up that guide, or you can comment guide and I will send it over to you. And also as well, if you're like really struggling with stress this time of year, you're feeling overwhelmed, you're trying to get yourself out of it, we do have our upcoming masterclass. It's happening next Tuesday at noon. It is all about nutrition for stress. So we're diving into the nitty gritty, practical applications, not just thoughts. We're helping you apply this to your life, help you to use this every single day in order for you to start to make change. So this is going to be a really great training. It's $50 to join the masterclass. If you want to get in and save money, think about joining the Nourish membership. It is only $29 a month. We help to take away some of that decision fatigue for you through, we give you recipes. There's over 200 different recipes in our folder. There's over 200 different video trainings in our folder that you have access to at any time to get any of your nutrition questions answered. And if it's not answered inside of that video library, as a member of the Nourish membership, you get access to our Q&A call before every single masterclass, where you can hop on that 30 minutes prior, ask me any questions that you have. Last time we were on there, we were talking about some of the different fads out there. We're talking about protein needs, what that looks like, how to get enough of it in. We're also talking about setting up your calendar to be correct as well, too, to help you make those changes. It's only $29 a month. It's $1 a day for the month of February. Every other month of the year, it's less than $1 a day to join. So I highly recommend joining the Nourish membership. It's only $29. You get that masterclass included. We're going to be kicking off our next group program in a couple weeks. So we're so excited to be dropping that info soon. We are an early bird. It's 8 weeks long. You're saving $200 when you join by the end of March. If you're interested, send me a message. And we have a bunch of other really great options too. I'll list on the Nurse Emily site. I will drop that down in the comments below. But if you want that guide, comment guide, and I will send that over to you today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday, and we will see you soon.